students, this is 8th standard 4th lesson, direct and inverse proportion. Okay, now what is introduction for direct proportion? See, if the cost of 1 kg of sugar is rupees 36, then cost of 3 kg of sugar is 36 into 3 is equals to 108. Okay, similarly cost of 5 kg of 5 kg or 8 kg of sugar is weight of sugar in kg, cost of rupees, okay, cost in rupees. So for 1 kg 36 rupees, for 3 kg is 108. So how we got here? Multiplying with 36. Okay, 3 kg is 108, then 5 kg is 5 kg into 36 is 180. Okay, similarly 6 kg into 36, how much you get here also similarly we can. So as weight of sugar increases, see what we can observe here, as weight of sugar is increases, the cost also increases. Okay, so in such a manner their ratio remains the constant or same. Okay, for example 1 by 36 is equal to 3 by 108. So if you divide this, you will get to 1 by 36 only. So 1 by 36, 1 by 36, 1 by 36 you get. See, 3 by 108 is equals to 5 by 180. Okay, so if you simplify this, 1 by 36 only you get here. So that means it's the ratio remains the same. As here, as x increases, y also increases. So ratio x by y remains constant. Ratio x by y, that is 3 by 108 is equals to 5 by 180. Okay, so it remains the constant. So therefore x and y are in direct proportion. If x by y is equals to k, then x is equals to ky. Okay, then now 1 by 36 is equal to 3 by 108. Now x1 by y1 is equals to x2 by y2. So how we got here? X by y is equals to k. So that constant, that is the ratio 1 by 36, 3 by 108, then 5 by 180, like that we get. No? So that therefore we can take these two ratios, that is x1 by y1 is equals to y2, x2 by y2. This is the formula for direct proportion. See, general form, you can say it is a general form of direct proportion. So now let us see in exercise 4.1 what is there. Okay, now the following in exercise 4.1, the following are the car parking charges near a railway station up to 4 hours is equals to rupees 60. For 4 hours rupees 60, 8 hours rupees 100, 12 hours 140, 24 hours 180. See here for car parking near railway stations and all we have seen, isn't it? If we park our vehicle, they will charge, like they will say, they will give one receipt. In that itself it will be written that for 1 hour this much is the amount. So like that here 4 hours 60 rupees, 8 hours rupees 100, 12 hours rupees 140, 24 hours 180. Okay, check if the parking charges are in direct proportion to the parking time. Okay, now let the charges be, what the charges be, let the charges, what are the charges here, let the charges be x and time be, what time here they have given, that be y hours. If this is in direct proportion, then x by y is equals to k. Okay, 60 by 4 is equals to k, 60 by 4 is equals to k. So 4 1s are 4 15s are 60. So that is equals to k1. Then next another ratio, that is another one, 100 by 8. Yes or no? 100 by 8 is equals to 12.5. 4 2s are 4, 25s are 100, again 2 1s are 2, 12.5s are 25, that is equals to k2. Then similarly 140 by 12 also you get 11.67 k3, 180 by 24 you get 7.5 k4. So here k1, say all the constants are not equal. Okay, therefore the parking charges are not directly proportional to the parking times. Okay, this is first question answer. Then let us see the second question answer. Okay, that is a mixture of paint is a mixture of paint is prepared by mixing one part of red pigments with 8 parts of base. In the following table, find the parts of base that need to be added. Okay, parts of red pigment 1, 4, 7, 12, 20. Parts of base is 8. Okay, so base is 8, then we have to find out this one. So how to find out this? So let the part of base be x and the part of pigment be red pigment be y. Okay, now this is direct proportion. Let us check. X by y is equals to k. X by y is equals to 8 by 1. This 8 by 1 is 8 itself. X by 4. So x by y is equals to 8 we got here. X by y. Y is how much? 4. Okay. X by 4 is equals to 8. Okay. We got one ratio 8. So that we can equate. X is equals to 8 into 4 is 32. This is how much? How much children we got? 32. Then similarly x by 7 is equals to 8. Okay. X by 7 is equals to 8. X is equals to 8 into 7 is equals to 56. This is 56. Now similarly x by 12. This x by 12 is equals to 8. X is equals to 8 into 12 is equals to 96. Then x by 20 is equals to 8. X is equals to 28 is 160. Okay. So now third question. In question 2 above, if one part of a red pigment requires 75 ml of base, how much red pigment should we mix with 1800 ml of base? So let the part of base x and the part of red pigment be y. Okay. Now this is direct proportion. Therefore x by y is equals to k. X by y is equals to 75 by 1. Okay. 75 by 1. 1000. Why 75 by 1 children? Since the part of base is x, that is x is equals to the part of a red pigment. Above requires 75 ml of base. Okay. This is the base. Okay. Base of 75 by 1. So now 1800. Next is how much red pigment should be used with 1800 ml of base. Okay. So that is 1800 by y is equals to 75. 75 y is equals to 1800. Y is equal to 1800 divided by 75. Okay. Now if you divide this, you will get y is equals to 24 part. Okay. Hence with the base 1800 ml of base, 24 parts red pigment should be mixed. Okay. How we got 24 children? Here see, let me simplify this one. 5 ones are 5 5s are 25. Correct. 5 ones are 5. 2 remains 25. 5 5s are 25. Then again 5 3s are 15. 3 remains 30. 5 6 are 30 and 0. Okay. Then again 5 3s are 15. 5 7s are 35. 5 2s are 10. Then again 3 1s are 3. 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6. Then 3 4s are 12. So like that we will get here 24 part. Okay. Next is fourth question is, a machine in a soft drink factory fills 840 bottles in 6 hours. How many bottles will it fill in 5 hours? Let the number of bottles be x and the time be y hours. This is direct proportion. So therefore x by y is equals to k. X by y is equals to 840 bottles, isn't it? So 840 by y. Y is number of bottles, that is 6. That is equals to 140. That is 6 ones are 6. 6 4s are 24 and 0 140. The x by 5 is equals to 140. X is equals to 140 into 5, that is equals to 700. Hence the machine will fill 700 bottles in 5 hours. Okay. So then next is fifth question. A photograph of a bacteria enlarged 50,000 times attains a length of 5 centimeter as shown in the diagram. What is the actual length of the bacteria? If the photograph is enlarged 20,000 times only, what would be its enlarged length? So solution is, let the enlarged length be length of bacteria be x and centimeter and actual length be y centimeter. This is direct proportion. So therefore x by y is equals to k, 5 by y is equals to 50,000, y is equals to 5 by 50,000, that is equals to 10,000. So y is equal to 1 by 10 to the power 4, that is equals to 10 to the power minus 4. Hence the actual length of the bacteria is 10 to the power minus 4 centimeter. Okay. Now next question is sixth question. In a model of a ship, the mast is 9 centimeter high, while the mast of the actual ship is 12 meter high. If the length of the ship is a 28 meter, how long is the model ship? Okay, let the length of the model ship be x and the length of the actual ship be y. Then this is direct proportion. X by y is equals to k. 9 by 1200 is equals to x by 2800. Okay, x is equals to 9 into this 9 into 2800 cross multiplying. Okay, 2800 is equals to 1200 into x, that is equals to that x is equals to 9 into 2800 divided by 1200, that is equals to 21 centimeter. Have we got 3 4s are 3 3s are 9, again 4 1s are 4 7s are 28, 2 zeros will get cancelled here. So 3 7s are 21. Hence the length of the model ship is 21 centimeter. Next, seventh one. Suppose 2 kg of sugar contains 9 into 10 to the power 6 crystals. How many sugar crystals are there in 5 kg sugar, 1.2 kg of sugar? Okay, let the number of crystals be x and weight of the sugar be y. This is direct proportion. Therefore, x by y is equals to k. 9x is 9 into 10 to the power 6 divided by 2, that is equals to k. 5 kg of sugar is equals to 9 into 10 to the power 6 divided by 2 is equals to x by 5. Okay, now x by 5, x is equals to cross multiplying. After cross multiplying, x is equals to 9 into 10 to the power 6 into 5 divided by 2. You can see here. Okay, so then 2 1s are 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. Okay, the into 10 to the power 6 into 5, that is equals to 22.5 into 10 to the power 6. Hence 2.25 into 10 to the power 7 are there in 5 kg of sugar. Okay, second one, 1.2 kg of sugar, 9 into 10 to the power 6 divided by 2 is equals to x by 1.2. X is equals to 9 into 10 to the power 6 cross multiplying, 1.2 divided by 2, 2 1s are 2 6 are, that is 0.6. Then 9 6 are 54, that is 5.4 into 10 to the power 6 are there in 5 kg of sugar. Okay, next, eighth question. Rashmi has a road map with a scale of 1 centimeter representing 18 kilometer. What would be her distance covered in the map? Let the distance on map be x centimeter and the actual distance be y kilometer. This is direct proportion. Therefore x by y is equals to k. 1 by 18 is equals to k. X by 72 is equals to 1 by 18. Cross multiplying, x is equals to 72 by 18. 18 1s are 18 4s are, that is x is equal to 4 centimeter. Hence the distance covered in the map is 4 centimeter. Okay, next question is ninth question. A 5 meter 60 centimeter high vertical pole casts a shadow 3 meter 20 centimeter long. Find at the same time, okay, the length of the shadow cast by another pole 10 meter 50 centimeter high, the height of pole which cast a shadow 5 meter long. Solution: let the length of the pole be x meter and the length of the shadow be y meter. This is direct proportion. Therefore, x by y is equals to k. 560 by 320 is equals to 7 by 4. Have you got, children, this one? 7 by 4. Just listen here. Here 5 meter 60 centimeter. 5 meter 60 centimeter high vertical pole cast 3 meter 20 centimeter. 5 meter 60 centimeter. 5 meter 60 centimeter can be converted into 5 into 100. Okay, 5 into 100 plus 60 centimeter, that is 500 plus 60, that is equal to 560 centimeter. So that is how we got here 560. Okay, similarly 3 meter 20 centimeter is equal to 3 into 100, isn't it? 3 into centimeter, that is 3 meter is there. When you convert into centimeter, what it becomes? Meter. 100. So 3 into 100 plus 20, that is equals to 300 plus 20, that is equals to 320 centimeter. Okay, that is how we have taken here 320 centimeter. If you simplify this, 8 4s are 36, 8 7s are 56. So 7 by 4 is equals to constant. K is equals to 7 by. Now next, what they have given? 1000, that is cast the length of the shadow cast by another pole 10 meter 50 centimeter. 10 meter, when you convert it to centimeter, what you get? 10 into 100 is 1000. Yes or no, children? 1000 plus 50 is how much? 1050. Okay, 1050. X is 1050 divided by y is equals to constant, that is 7 by 4. So y is equal to, now cross multiply, y is equals to 1050 into 4. 1050 into 4 divided by 7. So 150 into 4, that is equal to 600 centimeter. Y is equal to 6 into 100 is 100 centimeter. Then we can convert into meter. Yes or no? 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. So y is equal to 6 meter. Hence the length of the shadow cast by another pole 10 meter 50 centimeter high is 6 meter. Okay. Now next one is 10th problem. See, second one not done. The height of a pole which cast a shadow 5 meter long. This I have not done. This is the homework. Okay, this is the homework. Second one, homework. Similar way you have to do it. Now 10th problem. A loaded truck travels 14 kilometer in 25 minutes. If the speed remains the same, how far can it travel in hours? Okay. Solution: let the distance covered be x kilometer and the time taken be y hour. This is direct proportion. Therefore, x by y is equals to k. 14x is how much they have given in 25 minutes. So 14 divided by 25 is equals to k. Okay, so k 14 by 25 is equals to k. X by 300 is equals to 14 by 25. X is equals to 300 into 14, cross multiply 300 into 14 divided by 25. That is, when you simplify this, you will get 168 kilometer. Okay, x is equals to 168 kilometer. 2 minutes. And hence the distance covered in 5 hours is 168 kilometer. Now next is inverse proportion. So this inverse proportion I will explain in the next session. Thank you, children.